So I sent you a clip if you want to fucking... I wrote down a bunch of shit, but I sent you a clip that's fucking really funny. And you gotta tell me what you think of this. What else do I got?
Did you text it to me or message?
I probably messaged it.
Probably messaged it.
Oh, I got a list of stuff. And one of them is the phrase slathered in dude sperm.
What? Slathered in dude sperm?
I went through all my old notes. I've been writing poems out of my own notes, and I found a thing I wrote a long time ago about a job that me and my friend had where this gay guy used to manage this like startup computer supply company in the early, and like, I don't know, this is like the 90s, late 90s, I don't know, it might have been early. I was really young. We were all really young, and this guy used to fucking, first of all, he was on parole for fucking credit card fraud and decided to start up a company with his like nerd friends. And so me and my friend Bob worked in the fucking, and then the guy that ran the shipping department, I was supposed to be his right-hand man. It was just the two of us. And he quit my first day. He came in drunk and goes, I got a job at Baxter or something like that. It's like, I'm out of here, man. And then just walked out. And then so I was the manager of the shipping department, and I hired my friends. And he'd take us out to Burger King and then try to get us to come to his house and play pool. He's like, sometimes, you know what we do? We gamble when we play pool. And I was like, oh, yeah, really? Yeah. And he's like, yeah, we
play strip pool. Really? Jesus Christ, that's...
Especially my friend.
Grade?
Especially, and in the thing... You
guys want to come back to my place and play spin the bottle?
He's like, I got a hot tub. He's like, I got a hot tub. I got some drinks. You guys can drink if you want, because you're underage stuff. And he goes... And so I wrote in the thing, I was like, he's clearly... I just wrote it.
How old were you? Were you at least an adult?
I was 19.
Okay.
18, 19, something like that. But
he
goes slathered. So I wrote he wanted to slather Bob in dude sperm. We should check out this video clip. We should do it. We should do this.
Is it the Satan?
Yes. This is a Christian rock station. I saw this. I remember this from when I was really little.
Christian rock stations.
They used to have Christian rock music videos on cable. His name is Carmen. What's the name of the video?
Dude, I've seen Carmen in concert.
What? Oh, yeah, you had a religious family.
I was like 6 years old. He came to North Charleston Coliseum and did a show for free. We went, because he's kind of like pop and rap-ish kind of, but it's a white dude, right?
Yeah.
I've seen Carmen in concert. That was the first concert I ever went to, was this
When we
guy.
play this, be sure to
I'm sure I've heard this
you
song.
can look at the video so that we can describe it.
Sure I have.
Because there's visuals in this that are very important. Because what's funny about this, it's just because I got into another argument with another Trump supporter during this, and it turned out, and I figured out that he's a fucking anti-Semite. And I'll elaborate more.
All right, so we got a dude tied up a horse.
Yeah, this is the Old West thing.
It's the Old West.
He's gonna walk into a saloon.
Put a link in like a comment.
Yeah.
If they want to watch it.
What's it called?
Like Bite the Dust.
Oh, Bite the Dust, Satan.
Bite the Dust, Satan. Yeah, that comment. This is so funny. Oh my god. This is terrifying.
Yeah, Moog just shot somebody. He's a Christian, by the way, and he's got a gun.
He's a lion, thief, and rattlesnake, and he's broken every law. He's terrorized the lives of men.
Slathered him in dude cum.
Now it's a bar with some humans and some uggos.
Satan, bite the dust.
Unclean, in quotes. Look at his nose.
But I know
Look at his nose.
Like dogs.
You seeing a pattern here?
Satan, you coward, you molester of souls, I command you to You're hiding from the presence of God, but I can feel your fear from here. Well, my G-boy long enough, you got something in your craw. A praying church
Dude, I feel like if I was a kid, this would freak me the fuck out.
Dude, he should just have all the bad guys talk like this.
Cause I represent a whole new breed of Christian of today.
We kill Jews and gays. They have horns and large noses.
Bite the dust.
I'll say I know what you're leaning at, and their hair is not curly, it's just wavy.
Wait till you
So-
see the guy in the turban.
Oh, God.
And hear what he says to him.
Boy, you gonna take me on and my unholy herd. Not only take you
God.
on, but take you out by the spirit and the word. One by one, you'll drop like flies underfoot and in the ground, because greater is he who is in me than the snake I'm staring down. You demon of alcoholism, you'll be the first to go. There's deliverance from you through Jesus Christ, so hit the road.
He just hit a guy in the head with a bottle.
So that's assault with a deadly weapon.
Yes, I don't think that's in the Bible.
But that was a personification of the demon of alcoholism. Not addiction, just booze.
Okay, wait till he takes on the usury guy.
Yeah, the demon of heroin.
The demon of taxes.
You demon of false religion, you've preyed on minds so simple. I bind the spirit of your song so they'll
Turban.
play that in your temple.
He hit him in the turban.
Wow, yeah, that was some real shade thrown, because he even was talking about false religion. And
No,
then-
he said something about go back to your temple.
Yeah, exactly. But right before him, he was also talking about idols of false religion. So it was
Exactly.
just saying, "Hey, dirty Muslims, this ain't for you."
Now, Satan, you're next in line. I'm gonna hit you where it hurts, cause I'm tired of
Kick him in the
my
balls.
family,
Kick him in his
and I'm tired of
circumcised
doing
penis.
my church.
I would love if the song stopped and he goes, "I don't know you, that's my purse," and then just kick Satan in the balls.
Oh, I love that. I don't watch that show, but I saw that clip.
It's actually a
Let
great
go
show.
of my purse.
I didn't appreciate it whenever I was young, because I didn't fully understand like that.
Yeah.
I just thought it was like, oh my god, like it's just dumb rednecks. I didn't.
Yeah,
get
it was like a
that
mainstream like Red State show.
They're making fun of him.
Yeah.
I'm not my own, I'm bought with a price. I'm a Holy Ghost-filled man, and I'm tolling the bell of your eternal destruction across the land. Cause I represent a whole new breed of Christian of today.
He's rocking it.
And I'm authorized and deputized to blow you clean away.
You guys, that's something you could blow.
Come on, sin and crud. One bullet is called the word of my testimony.
I got a word of my testicles.
Satan, bite the dust.
Dude,
Well, how do you feel about that, devil? I'm a feeling mighty
He's now having sex with the horse. Yes, he's fucking. He's dope,
all
dude.
right.
That guy is insane.
Dude, watching that, because that probably came out in what, like 98?
It must have been the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, I know it was the 90s, because whenever I saw him in concert was whenever he was at his peak.
It was when I was a kid.
Because it was a Coliseum and it was a free show.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, so it was probably like 97 to
I used to watch that on TV
2000.
and just laugh my fucking ass off.
They put a lot of money into that video.
Oh, no shit, dude.
I would love to know the budget of that fucking video. 'Cause
That's
I bet
big
you
money.
It's an absurd amount of money.
Dude, and their music,
There's like high level costumes, special effects.
Hey,
like-
puppy.
Oh, there's
Come
a
on, we get a
puppy.
lot of views if we can get you on camera.
Hey.
Hello. Okay. If we can get this puppy out. Dude, I've been watching non-stop animal videos. and
What's up,
kids,
puppy?
Kids with puppies, kids reacting to puppies. All this stuff just to keep my fucking spirits up. Coco. I've been watching Coco the Bear with Robin Williams.
Dude, watch, I've been watching, I think they're pissed on the paper, so be careful.
I got 2 more.
I've been watching RuPaul's Drag Race. It's great, dude.
Oh, really?
It's such a funny show. It's so funny. I swear to God, dude, they've done a roast. They've done 2 comedy show ones. Like
Really?
every season they have one called this thing called the Snatch Game.
Yeah.
Which is each girl does like a character and like they do like a whole back and forth game show thing, and it's all like who's funniest and quickest wins. Half of the show is a comedy competition.
Oh, shit.
And it is, dude, it's hilarious.
But are they really
my
that
favorite
funny?
thing, dude, yes and no.
They destroy us at comedy competitions. That's getting gay bars.
This is what's great. It's like they'll have the it's so fucking they have the part at the end where they do the runway and they all get to show off their looks or whatever. And as they're doing it, they just have the judges making the dumbest, worst possible fucking puns that they possibly can, like, on what they're wearing. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I could think of an example, but of course I can't. But it's like, it's so funny.
Oh, man. This, the funniest thing was when fucking that fucking conservative comic. I'm a conservative comic from the South. Dude, I realized the other day how fucking different,
Yeah.
dude, I fucking have an understanding of how one reason why Garrett is really fucking successful is because he could be that guy if he wanted to, which is like a dime a fucking dozen, that Jason guy. Remember who?
Garrett could be him?
He could be if
Oh,
he,
yeah.
But dude, the fact that he's the exact that he's like
Yeah.
very like inventive and like, you know, smart shit
Yeah.
about it, like smart enough to know not to do weed jokes anymore, stuff like that. And then he goes like he could be like that guy, so he's like he has that persona, but like smart people could enjoy it.
Yeah.
But
No, that's like the most common compliment that he's told me he's gotten, and like it's even what I thought is like, I did not expect that to be your comedy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
you say it to him as a total compliment.
Yeah.
But you're just like, oh wow, this is like, yeah.
Yeah, I
No.
kind of blew him off at first, and then I told him he made a joke about
Well, he
like
just looks like a meathead, and we're
Yeah,
all
saluting-
just like insecure assholes.
Yeah.
So we're just like, fucking meathead. He's not smart.
Yeah,
he can't
yeah.
do jokes.
Yeah, but because
Yeah,
I
talk
reminds
about
me, he's got the keys like
Yeah.
I do, but he's got like I could picture him in cowboy boots and a fucking hat, and then just doing that material, and then I'm like killing with like in New York,
Oh yeah.
you know. But that Jason guy, because it just reminded me of that drag fucking show. Because we have drag show, there's competitions at Hamburger Mary's in Las Vegas, and it'll be 3 comics. And then it'll be fucking 5 drag queens. So it just becomes
And
a
the drag
drag
queens
contest.
all lip sync, right?
Yeah, and that's all they do. That's all they ever do. But then he's like, the audience. He's like, don't worry about the audience. And I wasn't worried about the audience.
Yeah.
He's like, don't worry about being
And
uncomfortable.
then
I'm
he
like,
went
I'm
up
not
there and
uncomfortable.
started singing.
No, he goes,
Queen.
just don't be don't pander. And then I was like, I don't even know how to pander.
Yeah.
And then he.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't have to worry about with Paul Farrell.
And then
That's
he goes
very
up.
True.
He goes up
not
to.
one for pandering.
And then he shows up at the show, and I do my fucking normal thing, and then he gets up and he does half comedy, and then half of it is him singing, him singing Queen to the audience, him singing Freddie Mercury to the audience, and he still lost anyways.
Another funny thing, I don't remember what season it was on, but we were watching it, and there was one of them was a fat guy, I guess girl, whenever she was in drag, but like it looks so weird. I couldn't stop laughing.
A fat guy in drag, like Divine?
Yeah, but it was the lip syncing that made me laugh so hard, because it just like it doesn't really work with fat people. They gotta really stuff a lot of boob in there to not just make it seem like it's a fat chick who you just kind of feel bad for. Like it's just like a fat chick with too much makeup on, more or less. You know what I mean? Like with the skinny dudes, it's either like, whoa, that's definitely a drag queen, or like, wow, that could be a woman. Like,
As a chick, I might suck that dick.
Yeah, exactly. It's there's those two levels, but
I might suckle on that giant
like,
clit.
he was wearing this thing where they had to put jewels on their outfit, and it was like a stretchy material, so it was like drooping all down, and like it would just like cut close to her face, and it was just like. And you could see the chins moving, and at one point it was like, I will fight back, and whatever the fight back lyric came on, she went like this, dude. I was fucking screaming in my room. I was laughing so hard. It was one of the funniest things I have seen. Like, oh my god. That show is hilarious.
Next time I see Chris Waldeck.
That's exactly what it's like. Whenever they're doing those kinds of jokes, it's just like, if Chris Waldeck went Super Saiyan.
Oh God, I want to see Chris Waldeck in drag. But next time I see him, I'm gonna be like, hey,
RuPaul Farrell, dude. That's my Halloween character.
Dude, I'm gonna go. Hey, Waldeck. I know it's lame to have canned lines and pretend like they're spontaneous, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And next time I see Chris, I'm gonna say, hey, Freddie Mercury called. He wants his AIDS back. But hey, man, the reason I brought up the anti-Semitism in that Carmen video is really it's funny. It's funny when you don't mean it. So I got kicked.
I didn't even think about that shit until you said Christian music video Carmen, and then I was like, that's Carmen. Oh my God! Like,
God, did he bring up any? You think he has groupies and he bangs them?
Probably, dude. Like that was a fucking hell of a show.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Like he made it to the top. I mean,
Who's the rap group?
DC Talk. I never saw them live, but I fucked with DC Talk hard, dude. I fucked with DC Talk hard.
What about Michael W. Smith?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, really? He was huge. There was a kid in my like math class who was a Christian.
Michael W. Smith.
He had a Michael W. Smith shirt. And he was like clearly gay too. That was what was funny about it. They used to blow my mind when I was a kid.
It's just like Chick-fil-A, man.
I tried to be nice to him, but I kept laughing.
All the dudes that work at Chick-fil-A, I swear to God.
Yeah, I try not to gay bash him because I was old enough at that point to not do that, but it just this kid fascinated me. I was always nice to him, and I was making fun of him, but I was like nice in a nice way, you know.
Yeah, that happens now.
Because he used to dress like a freak. He used to wear Michael W. Smith shirts, and he was like clearly gay. And I was like, dude, this guy's awesome.
That is an eclectic soul, dude.
That is an individual. But no, so there's a comic I got into an argument with, and like I don't know what I was questioning his anti-establishment sincerity. I'm trying not to do it. I'm leaning toward Buddhism in my time of crisis.
Hey, what type?
And I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I feel like it's as long as it's righteous for a purpose.
What type of pizza does Buddha order?
Oh, I posted that Christopher Hitchens thing where he used a hot dog. He goes, "I'll have one with everything," and then the guy goes, gives him a 20, and then the hot dog vendor doesn't give him any change. He goes, "Where's my change?" He goes, "Change comes from within."